Do you want to? I said no. And there she was again, saving me. That's the real Captain Save a hoe. I'll do it.
Oh, she was out here just saving you, just taking dicks for
Just,
you. She was
say
just taking dicks for you. That's crazy. That's a real friend.
at 10 years old. And right then and there, he fucked her in her ass, right in the hallway. I'll never
In the
forget it.
ass.
And I kept watch from
In
the
the ass.
parents. It
In
was
the
in the middle of the
ass.
night.
In
Yes.
the ass.
Yes. 10 years old, take a dig in the ass. I was
From a
keeping
15
watch
year old.
from a 15-year-old.
Why he not in jail?
Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Ms. D with Sides of the Podcast. Today, I have
God.
now you just got, I have another person
Phenomenal.
that does not want to be on camera.
Not
It's
yet.
okay. Not yet.
They gotta request that. You want to see my
They
face?
gonna.
You gotta request that. You just can't just come out here and talk like you want to see my face. How that work?
I mean, you got sunglasses on
That's
and you
cool,
behind the
but that's
camera.
nice. If you want to see my face, let them know. They can hear the
Right.
voice. I'm here to lay voice, not face.
You supposed to lay voice.
Here to lay
Okay.
voice.
All right.
Thank you.
So I got an interesting topic for you today.
As
I
you
know you
should.
don't know what our topic is about.
I don't.
Um, it's we kind of talked about it a little bit before,
That's crazy.
but I didn't go in detail. Like I have questions written down, type shit
Lord,
for you. So
let's
I know
go.
you're gonna be honest though, so that's good.
I mean, I'm God. That's what we do.
Oh, that's you got. All right, I got
That's what
you.
I do.
What you want me to call you,
God.
Mr. Freeman?
God. You do not hear me?
All right,
Come on, man. Act like you know.
God,
Thank you.
aka Mr. Freeman.
There you go.
Mr. Freeman. All right. So we just gonna get right into it then.
Get into
It's
it.
hot as shit in here. I should have brought the fan. Anyway,
Damn.
have you ever heard of furries?
Furries?
Furries.
No. What are furries? Furries.
Okay, furries are not to be confused for Furbies because Furbies are the little ugly
Yeah, I know what those
little
are.
toys
Right.
from back in the day. But furries are okay. Let me read the definition, and then I'm kind of explaining to you in a little bit.
All right.
The definition is an enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics, in particular, a person who dresses up in costume as such a character or uses one as an avatar online.
No.
So, okay, so basically, a furry is like a person who thinks they're a cat, or they identify as a cat, or they identify as a dog, or a hamster, or a rabbit.
Oh, okay. No, never heard of no shit like that, but all right.
Okay, but so our topic is about parenting because I hear that in schools they're allowing kids to bring like litter boxes in the classrooms.
White people shit. Oh, okay.
They're allowing kids to bring litter boxes in the classroom so that they could properly identify as a cat if they wanted
In
to.
what school? This is a black school or a white school? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way.
like when okay, I talked to somebody before and they said when they asked their like what was it, a teenager or something like that, they asked their grandchild about it, and they said, "Oh yeah, that's a thing." So
I mean, I never
it's
heard of
happening,
it,
I guess, like in middle schools more so,
but in
or
what city? In what
I don't know the
region?
space.
Because this is my first hearing about this, and this has to be not to be sound like I'm racist, but I don't care. This some white people shit. Ain't no way a black parent might let their kid walk out the house and say go be a cat.
I saw this video online recently where a woman was walking down the street on all fours, dressed in a cat suit.
And she was what?
She was a Caucasus mountaineer, nonetheless. However,
Right. Not saying black people don't do that.
but it's a thing.
I'm not saying, our race don't do that, but it's more lenient to that side of the mountain. Nah.
All right, now, like I said, this episode is about parenting. So you have kids, right?
I think like
You think?
they're here somewhere.
Would you ever entertain the idea of your child becoming a furry?
Fuck no. Why?
No.
No, absolutely not.
So like one of your kids come home and they're like, Dad.
No, instantly. I would have questions like, why?
Why?
That's my first question. Are you doing it because you want to do it, or are you doing it because you see other people doing it? And if it take you more than 2 seconds to answer me, no, because then you're a copycat, and we're not doing that.
So your child's not allowed to be a copycat.
No, I'm raising leaders, not followers,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't believe you should be a follower. If you want to be yourself, that's fine. But if you were the first to do it, cool. But if you're the last on the bandwagon, nah, get off that train.
It doesn't. I mean, come on. Does it really matter if they're first or not? I mean,
Yes.
it's your child asking
Yes.
to be a dog
Yes,
or a cat.
it does matter. It matters a lot. Again, leader, not follower.
All right, keep that same energy, that same mindset for these next questions.
I mean,
all right. As a parent, would you say you support anything your children wanted to do, or are there boundaries?
there's boundaries.
There's not. What are your boundaries?
There are a lot of boundaries. What do you mean?
Like what?
What exactly are you trying to do? You want to be a killer? I'm not with that.
Okay.
You want to sell drugs? I ain't with that.
Right.
Do that with at the other parent house, not over here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
So
boundary.
your child could be a killer at their mom's house.
If that's what, his mom okay with it, listen. I don't love you enough to deal you out. So yeah, no, go ahead.
I was thinking that. I was like, damn, if the mom's okay with it, he probably okay.
Yeah, no. If you want, that's who's gonna bail you out. I'm gonna love you.
Right.
From behind bars, but that's
from behind. So you're gonna send the money?
No. That's your decision. Any decision you make, I've been breeding my kids since there was. Hey, I can understand whatever decision you make. There's consequences. If you want to be a drug dealer, just know, hey, there's a possibility you might get caught. Put some money away because I'm not gonna bail you out. I don't love you enough.
You don't love them enough.
Not enough to get yourself in trouble. Well, my money? No, I can't do that. Okay. I work for mine.
What about if you're rich?
I work for mine. No, you did that. So if I didn't know about it, no, that's your money. I need that. Seriously.
I understand. Okay, so there's boundaries. I saw this video online where a teacher was upset and offended because the parents removed their children out of this person's class, possibly because he was a man who identified as a woman. Do you feel that is rude or shallow of the parent?
Neither. What you mean? It's not rude or shallow. If it's my child and I don't want my child to see or be taught by certain things, I'm gonna take you out.
Taught by certain things.
Things, person, people identify as whatever they want to identify. That's
right.
That's your personal thing. But I don't feel like any adolescent should be, friendly to that. No, don't teach my kids to be a man when you are a woman, or a woman to be a man when you. No, that's your choice. Do it outside of school. This is a place for learning, not learn to be a whatever them. Yeah.
Well, they say that when you are teaching a child about equality, I guess they call it, that is teaching your child to not be exclusionary in a person's beliefs or the way they identify.
In what school book? Because this is some new shit. This is all they just every year some. No.
So I'm saying, is
that part of science class? No.
That's what I was going to ask, because I'm not involved. Let's be honest. I don't my child go to school. That's your thing. Do your thing.
No,
I'm trying to work.
I'm involved. I gotta know.
So you were involved?
I have to know. If my child come home and tell me Mrs. Sam is now a Mr. Samuel, no, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Or if Mr. Samuel become a Miss Sam, we're not doing that.
So you would call the school, but nah.
No, we're not. Put my child in that class because we're not teaching you at a young age. Now, as an adult, if you turn of age and you decide that's what you want to do, kudos to you. But that's you. But as a child, you no. I'm not teaching you to be a man when you're a woman, or I'm teaching you to be a woman when you're a boy. No, we're not doing that.
Like, what age do you think?
That's confusing. 18 and plus. Okay. Older. I think 21. I don't think any 18-year-old really knows shit anyway. So 21 and older, go ahead, do what you want to do.
Right.
But as a 18-year-old, anything under that, no, absolutely not. Crazy as hell. What's wrong with the world?
All right.
This new shit y'all got going on. Kill me. This new shit.
So I'm saying, if your child came home from school and it was like, hey, they're now teaching us about gender identity and with health class. Like, they teach them about sex and condoms, and they said, hey, they threw gender identity in there, and now I know what a lesbian is and a non-binary and stuff like that. Like,
I mean, that's okay to know, but what that's supposed to mean? You're a boy, you are a girl. That's it. Until you decide of age that you want to be gay or a lesbian, or whatever. I guess for the gay dudes, I guess be called gay. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Or for the lesbian, it'll be lesbians. But yeah, a non-straight man or a non-straight female. But I don't get into at a young age. Don't come to me telling me, "Oh, Dad, I'm gay." Please stop.
All right, let's talk about that actually. So, a couple months ago, my daughter, who's 8 years old,
Wow.
came to me. Listen, hold on, mother.
Listen, I'm just saying that's wild. But I'm listening.
She came to me and she said, "Mom, when I grow up, I want to be a lesbian."
So as a mother, how did you take that?
I had questions, of course.
What kind of questions do you ask an 8-year-old?
Uh, First thing I asked her was, "Why is it when you get older? Why is it not right now?" I didn't understand that part. Why is it like? Why are you saying it like it's a fucking like doctorate or something? Like, oh, I want to be a fucking.
So are you okay with it right now?
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you the story.
I'm listening.
So first thing I said was like, "Why are you saying it like it's a career or something?" She's like, because I just said when I get older. And I'm like, I didn't understand that part. So then she says, I start asking her more and more questions, like, where did you hear that from? And basically, she said she heard it on YouTube. That this girl or a girl that she followed or came across the video, whatever, they said they were talking about, I guess sexuality. And she was like, I want to be a lesbian when I get older. And I'm like, I don't know. I get like the questions I asked her, I guess she kind of thought it was cool, like a trend or something.
Right.
But I asked her, I said, well, do you like girls? So yeah, I like girls. I said, well, like, do you really like them? Like, do you want to kiss a girl? Like, do you want to hug her? Do you want to be next to her? Do you think she's cute? Do you feel butterflies in your stomach when you see a girl?
That 8-year-old film Butterflies is wild.
It is wild, but I mean, come
For
on.
the same sex at that too, that's wild as hell.
But I'm asking her these questions, and she basically told me no.
So she does not want to be a lesbian. She
Right, but I think it was just
she thought it was a sport.
Yeah, like it was just something cool to do, and I think that's my problem with the whole teaching young children, about sexuality, because I always said everywhere, being a lesbian or being, homosexual is a sexuality, like that is talking about sex. Because you could dress any way. You know what I mean? I want to say dress anyway. Hold on, but I'm saying like I still think that's a sexuality. It's about sex, and it shouldn't be taught to children. But I asked her if she felt that way about boys, and I know she feels that way about boys because I've seen her like see a little boy, and I'll say something to him. And she's like, "Mom, stop it." You know what I mean? Like, so,
you're not doing that at 8 either. Like,
no, but come on, let's be honest.
Yes, and that's fair.
They could like little boys or little girls at that age. As far as going further than that or letting them know, I feel like it's natural.
That's a mom thing, by the way.
What?
Like allowing little kids to like each other. That's a mom thing. Or you think it's cute?
I never said it was cute. Hold on, because I can't say, hey, don't feel that way.
No, not that. I'm just saying.
What
like,
you want me?
Not for the child, say that to the child, and to you as to another adult. Oh, my daughter like no, we're not doing that. No. Hell no.
Listen, I'm a realist. I'm not gonna sit here and be delusional, right?
I'm not
delusional. I know that my daughter, she's going to third grade now. She's gonna like boys. When I was in that grade, that's when I started liking boys. It's just natural.
You're wild.
I'm wild.
You're wild. People that start liking people.
When did you lose your virginity?
At 20.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not. What makes it ridiculous?
I'm not saying like that's ridiculous, like, for you to do it. I'm saying that's crazy.
Well, for a male to lose his virginity at that age?
I mean,
the way I grew up, I didn't grow up, not say I wasn't around girls or to like, but it wasn't like I didn't care to be out here fucking. I wanted to be outside chilling. Like, I wanted to be outside till the fucking sun came back down. Like, I wanted to have fun.
So you ain't play catch a girl, freak a girl?
Yeah, but I don't want to freak. No, go ahead with your business. I want to go play basketball.
All right, hold on. So you played catch a girl, freak a girl, but when you caught her, what
were we doing? Who was really freaking at that age?
Well, I'm not 8. Not 8.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, I hear people say as young as 10.
Okay. Who was playing catch a girl, freak a girl? I was maybe 13, 14. I wasn't worried about freaking no girl, bro. After this, go play basketball.
I'm saying, but when you caught the girl with catch a girl, freak a girl, what did you do to her? Did you hump her like everybody
No,
else?
hump. No.
So then, what? How did you play
I
catch a
caught
girl,
you.
freak
Now
a
let's
girl?
go. Come on. That's it. That's how I played.
Where y'all going? To
Back
go
to
freak?
no. We're going back to where we came from. Where everybody else. The hell. At 13, what do that thought for me? I can't speak for the world, but that thought process wasn't in my mind. Like, oh, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna stick something. I don't even know what to do with this thing.
Hold on, because when I play catch a girl, freak a girl, we weren't sticking anything anywhere. It was kind of like you catch her, you hump her, and then you go over.
That's just a waste of time.
It's a dry hump.
No,
But your kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Your kids.
My point exactly. So why am I? What am I wasting time like that? I'm gonna drive hump you. Then I'm gonna get an erection, and then what am I gonna do with it? Nothing.
But when you're kids like that, sometimes you don't get an erection, or if you do get an erection, it's like I didn't feel it.
Okay, what? Well, I don't can't compare to any other man's genital size, but what if you did feel it? Then what?
I don't know.
What are we doing with this? Nothing.
I don't know.
So why even put myself in that position? So I just to escape from all that. Nah, let's go back where we came from. I might go play basketball.
Let's go back where we came from.
That's it. I caught you. Now let's go.
So when you played manhunt back then,
I didn't play manhunt. I told you I didn't have a normal. I was into sports. I want to. I was how you say it? I was bad as shit. I was doing other things that I shouldn't have been doing.
Oh, you was like robbing.
Yeah. No. Whoa. Pump your brakes. No. I wasn't robbing nobody. I wasn't.
You were stealing cars?
No, absolutely not. Me and my friends was doing things like fighting a lot, breaking. If you break one of my homie heart, as the girl, we go to your dad's house, break his car window. Yeah, shit like that.
So I broke a window before when I was a kid.
I broke a few windows for my homies, but it is what it is.
For your homies, what'd you do with these days?
These days, nah. I'm an adult. That's a real crime. I'm cool. I don't do adult crimes. That was adolescence. That shit juvenile is done. I never got caught, but if I did, it wasn't nothing like, oh my god, you're going to jail for real. Nah, now.
So you never went to jail
for adult crimes? Nah.
For any crime?
Yeah, but not adult crimes. I went to jail for somebody lying on me, but that's whatever. If people like to lie.
It wasn't about grape, was it?
Grape? Rape? You can say the word. No, I never. Hell no. Hell no. First of all, I know these people ain't gonna see me. I look too damn good to be trying to rape anybody. That's just killing that difference right now. That's just. But at the time where I grew out my ugliness, because I wasn't the best looking kid.
When did you grow out of your ugliness?
I want to say 18.
Okay, so that's why you was able to. So you wasn't able to get coochie when you was young.
No, I still had girlfriends, but I had listen. I wasn't the best looking character on earth, but I still had girlfriends. If I wanted to, I could have. I just chose not to do it. It was a choice by me. Only by I control my kingdom.
When you had your first girlfriend?
I think I was like 14, 15.
And y'all just kissed?
Yeah. And so the worst part that happened with that situation, I had caught blue balls, and nothing happened after that. And after that day, I say, if I ain't getting it, I'm good. So from that day forward till I was up to 20, I said, nah.
Explain what blue balls is, because I haven't heard of that term in a long time.
It's like an erection that's so powerful, I guess, and your balls get super hard, and there's no ejaculation, so it goes nowhere, so it's just stuck there. It's like somebody taking clippers and pinching the shit out your nipples for a long time. That shit hurt. So after that day, I was like, I'm good. None of this. I don't want this feeling ever again. It only happened once. And after that day, I never went back to her house. I said, no, we can chill outside.
Okay, I got you. I think I'm getting it now.
Yeah. So I'm good. I want to enjoy my childhood. So yeah.
You wanted to enjoy it. Okay.
I wanted to. Most people, they want to enjoy their childhood. I did.
I felt like that way too. That I wanted to enjoy my childhood. Doesn't mean I didn't lose my virginity.
Then you started freaking. Then you mean?
I mean, I was still a child.
Yeah.
I remember what the feeling I had.
Freaking as a child was wild. That's wild as hell.
I was a teenager.
I was a whole adult, technically.
Okay. Do you think you're better than me because you lost your virginity?
Not better. I just made a better choice.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For me. Can't speak for you.
Yeah. Let me tell you about this story real quick. Mm-hmm. Since we're talking about that. I could have lost my virginity earlier.
That's wild.
What happened was there was this boy. I actually had a lot of boys that liked me as a kid. Who still like me to this day, it's nothing. Anyway, so he liked me, and we was around the same age. I was 11 at the time, and my friend was 10, and my mother lived with her best friend, which was in turn my friend. Blah blah blah. My mom's a bum. Nevertheless, um, I was living with my friend who was 10. She was my best friend at the time, and this guy, two guys actually, came on to me during the same time period,
As a
and it was
child?
yes,
That's
at
wild.
11, and it was like, hey, I want to do something with you, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do anything with you, um, because I'm too young. So anyway, she did. 10 years old.
10?
She was like, I was like, I'm not effing you.
10?
She's like, I'll do it. Kid you not.
10. How old was he?
The first one was like
The
only a
first
year.
one.
Yeah, the first guy was only like a year or so older.
So he was like 11?
No, a year or so older than me. So he was probably around. He's probably like 12 or something, and he wanted to
That's
freak.
crazy.
And
At
I was
12.
like,
You know what I was doing at 12?
what was you doing?
Watching fucking Arthur. You hear me?
Me too.
All day long. Not thinking about anything but sleeping. Yo, continue. It's crazy.
And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And she was like, I'll do it. And then like weeks later, another guy approached. I think he was older. He was like 4 years older than me. He was like 15. And he was like, do you want to? I said no. And there she was again, saving me. That's the real Captain Save a Hoe. I'll do it.
Oh, she was out here just saving you, just taking dicks for
Just,
you.
yeah,
She was just taking dicks for you. That's crazy. That's a real friend.
at 10 years old. And right then and there, he fucked her in her ass, right in the hallway. I'll never
In the
forget it.
ass.
And I kept watch from
In
the
the
parents. It was in the middle of the night.
in
Yes.
the ass.
Yes. 10 years old, take a dig in the ass. I was
From a
keeping watch
15-year-old.
from a 15-year-old.
Why he not in jail?
It was consensual. I don't know.
There's no such thing as
Because,
consensual as a 15-year-old fucking a 10-year-old in the
I
blue
mean, but we're
room.
still kids, though.
Yeah, he could have been juvenile jail. That's bro, you wild for that.
At the end of the day, it wasn't great. So,
You keep talking about something they ain't great.
because
Continue. The world's so sensitive now. Can't even say shit. Fucking great.
exactly. So it wasn't like that. It was consensual. So there was no need to like or need want to report it. But yeah, I'm that ill. I had bitches taking dick from me.
So fast forward to back to your
I wish a
parenting
bitch would take dick from me
conversation.
now.
So to your parenting conversation, if you're say you have other kids, your kid came to you at 10 and say a 15-year-old banged me, what you gonna do?
I am gonna start tripping, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be tripping. I mean, at that age,
You don't know shit at that age.
I guess.
It should be giggles and rainbows, not dicks and coochie. But continue.
Okay. This is one of my last questions. Oh, it's really not that. Okay, what if there was a child who had the same stance on their gender identity in your child's classroom? Would you think it would be wrong for a parent to want to remove the child from that environment?
No, that ain't my child.
No, okay, so I know that question was a little confusing, but basically I'm saying you said that if Mr. Samantha became Mr. Samuel, you would want to take your child out. But what if there's another child in that class who was really Anthony but wanted to be Ashley? Would you take
That's Anthony problem, the Anthony parent problem, because you're not teaching my child shit. That's just your thing. That your parent is okay, and that's your world. Because once my child leave that classroom or leave that school, once you get back home, you're back to reality. No, none of that. If my child come and say, "Hey, Dad, Anthony want to be Ashley," that's cute. That's cute. What
all right,
about you? Then I'm gonna ask you, what about you? My 9 times out of 10, my kid, that's weird. All right, we good.
I feel like I would want my daughter out of that classroom too.
Nah, I mean, yes and no. The reason I say no because what are you learning at home to want to be that? So somebody at home is okay with it. My child is sitting next to you in the class like this motherfucker weird. Like what the yesterday you want to be Ant, now you want to be Ash. What's up with you? But if the teacher, Miss Sam, want to be Mr. Samuel, like what are we doing?
But what's the difference?
That's a child. You still don't know shit as a child. You're learning from what other people is teaching you. As a teacher, you're growing as an individual, trying to teach a child to be something they don't know what they want to be yet.
Or what if that teacher is not teaching that the children about gender identity and non-binary? They're They're just identifying as that and then teaching them regular mathematics or
No.
ESL.
Why? What happened to you, bro? I'm gonna come have a conversation with you. What happened? I want to know.
He said, I don't like coochie no more. I just thought I was like,
That's nice. Go do that over there. These poor adolescents don't need to be, torture with your shit as an adult.
the only reason why I say it's kind of the same is because nonetheless, that kind of thing is still around your child. Whether it's coming from another kid or the teacher, it's kind of like they're still being exposed to it.
Yeah. Again, I'm just gonna ask my kid. One, I'm gonna ask you, are you comfortable with Anthony want to be Ash in the same class? You say no, we out. You say yeah, cool. As a grown man, that I'm not. I'm making that choice for you because not as a grown adult being in that environment. That's your choice. But excuse me, that's your choice by all means. Live your right. Do what you do at home. That's fine. Don't bring that to my child because it's like you're grown enough to know these kids don't deserve that, and you okay, and the school's okay with that. Now y'all gotta get the fuck out of here. Every last one of y'all.
All right, so
New school.
your child come to you, come home, want to be that? Absolutely not for you.
My child come
Your
to
child.
me, say, "Hey, Dad,
I want to be a girl and a boy."
like if my oldest son came to me and said, "Hey, I want to be a girl, not a boy no more." At 15, as he is now, no, I'm stopping that because my only question to anybody that never been with the opposite sex: have you had it yet? To know that that's what you want, or you just seeing that and thinking that's is cool because that's the trend. Everything is cool, so let me jump on this bandwagon. You're a leader, not a follower. Now come back to me when you're 21 and holler at me. I'm not mad at you. I ain't gonna beat you because that's your choice at the end of the day. But not in this household. Now if you want to do it at your mom's house, your mom was okay with it. Y'all weird, and that's your thing. Cool.
You don't think that reflects back on you? That's just like the Wayne Wade situation. The mom is
It's a
not
lot
cool.
going on in the household. It's a lot going on in the household. Dwayne Wade is wild. He know he wild. Take my word from it. 10 years from now, when the story really come out, that little boy was forced. I'm gonna say this now. Gabrielle and Dwayne's doing some shit in that house that's not supposed to be done. That's not gonna be said. But 10 years from now, maybe 20, maybe 10, 15, whatever, some shit gonna come out. Dwayne, yeah, he a wild boy for that. No, that little boy don't look comfortable. He don't look comfortable at all. None of the pictures he's really smiling. He ain't happy. They're doing it for money. It's okay, Gay people got all the bread anyway.
Do you think that Dwayne is dressing sketchy in support of his
He's
child?
living through his child. That's what he want to do. But you grew up as a masculine basketball player, where though you might think you might lose your homies. It's only 23. Nobody cares, bro. If that's what you like, do you. But don't make that child live that life. If the mother's not okay with it, as you see, she's fighting hard for her son,
right?
Because she knows it's a lot going on that they're probably selling up. The more money you got, the more you can hide. But you can't hide forever, because baby, God got you.
Baby God.
God got you. Me. It's gonna come out eventually. Mark my words. And when y'all see this years from now, just like, yeah, God did say that.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm gonna say that God said it.
Yeah.
Right, but you see how the woman, the mother, is fighting for their child. You wouldn't do the same for yours if your child was.
Is the other parent was doing that? Yeah, I'm gonna fight. I'm always gonna fight for my kids but I'm gonna ask that serious conversation. If this is what you want, like remove the parent away from that whole. Like, first of all, that's why I believe in custody court. Bitch, we're going to court. We're not doing full. No, you're not getting full custody of my child that's dead. We'll be in Africa tomorrow. Find me then.
Africa, you gonna go to Africa?
All the way to Africa. Find me then, because I'm gonna talk to my kid one way or another. Y'all gonna have to find me because this conversation must be had. But if I talk to my child in wholehearted, this is what they want to do, I'm not okay with it. But at 15, I think that's wild, bro. You want to be a girl at 15? All your life you've been cool. Now you want to be a girl? Nah, bro. Nah. Be dating for a few more years. Then at 21, if you want to be out here switching and shit, that's your thing. Now I will say this: I'm not against it because I don't want no grandkids, and at all. Yeah.
What?
No, I don't want no grandkids.
Why not?
Why? For what?
What you mean? You don't like babies?
I don't want kids. The fuck?
I was thinking. I don't want kids either.
Yeah, the fuck I want. No, fuck I want grandkids for. I mean, these are decisions the mothers made. I mean, to me. I mean, it is what it is.
But then you.
Hey. It was a 2-parent thing. You asked me, I said no. You went on and decided to do that. Cool.
It's no way you said.
I roll the punches because I'm a good person and God got you. That's what I'm gonna say. Don't every last time. No. But as time go by, you're like, all right, this parenting thing is not as horrible as I thought it was gonna be. Now it's the parent, that can make it horrible for you. Which, if you know my story, that first one, whew, baby, the devil. But God got me, so I got myself.
God got you, and you got you. What's
Because
going
I'm God.
on?
What you mean? I got myself.
I understand.
So I handle that well.
Okay, I got you. So
it's gonna be a lot of people wondering why he calls himself God. Get to know me.
I was just minding my business. I was like, God probably got me.
I got you.
God isn't. I was like, you know what?
I'm just saying. I mean, anything else?
A bit of a God complex here. I'm saying though, all right.
Complex? So everybody can identify as they want, but I can't identify as God. Are you transphobic now?
Am I transphobic?
I'm just asking you a question.
So you're trans because you identify as God.
If I want to identify myself as God, what's the problem?
So you're trans. Hold on, let's talk about it.
I'm not trans. I'm saying everybody else identify what they want to identify as. Why can I identify myself as God? What's the issue?
I mean, I didn't say that there's a God complex.
If anybody come on here and says the issue, come holler at me. Let's talk about this.
At the end of the day, I'm a 40-year-old woman named Catherine with a K on the weekdays between 9 and 12.
And I'm God.
Yeah, so it's like I identify differently too. So I can't talk about you.
I'm just letting the world know. Listen, when you come over and want to talk this conversation, check yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself?
No, just check yourself.
Don't go against God.
That's it.
Right.
Because you're not ready for this.
Well, what you going to do to him?
What you mean? You're not... check yourself, because wherever you come over here, whatever problem you want to bring over here with your conversation, know your shit. Because when I'm done digging in your ass, and you go back home like, oh,
I mean, digging in your ass.
Man, woman, I don't care. I ain't gay, so I don't care. I'm comfortable with myself. That's your problem if you want to be gay. That's your thing. Anyways, but like I said, I'm digging your ass. Don't come like, you can't call yourself God. Why? What's the problem?
All right.
If a man want to be a woman, y'all okay with it? Why can a man want to be a God?
Right.
If I have to be okay with you want to switch your size, going from eating coochie to sucking dick, or sucking dick to eating coochie, why?
Right.
I'm just saying, like, you straight.
All right, let's end it with this question, just randomly, because somebody asked me on their show. You eat ass?
Do I eat ass? Nah, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
You ain't find a woman that you want to eat her ass?
I don't have a wife. Until that day happens, I'm going to say this again. There are certain things in life that you wait for, and your significant other, which should be your wife or your husband, should experience. And I feel like me eating ass or sucking toes, or you putting any kind of ass near my face or shit like that, should be for my wife. Because if we ever break up, I can't, or a divorce, God forbid that ever happens. I forbid that ever happens. Yeah, I said what I said. If that ever to happen, I can't, there's nothing, you can't be like, oh, you ate my ass. You was my wife. Now mine is a girlfriend. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I ate your ass. No. People are like, well, that's a girl. Y'all should be looking forever. Yeah, that's cute. But if she leaves, if I get married, my wife leave. Or vice versa, or if I leave.
Yeah.
But if I get married and my wife is like, oh, what have you not done? Oh, I don't know. You ate ass? Yeah. You suck toes? Yeah. What?
No, you know what's crazy? I would say that too. Like, I want to save some things for my
husband.
Right.
So why are you so open with just doing everything with everybody? People are just, oh, well, I'm a freak. Are you really? Or you just riding the trend? I can be a freak for my wife.
Lost.
I want to be a freak for my wife. She should be experienced the things. Like, if I was a man that want my ass ate, I will save that for my wife.
That's what I was asking you.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not getting my ass ate at all. No, I'm cool on that.
What's wrong with getting your ass ate?
For me? No, I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's your preference, and as a man or a woman, if that's your thing,
everybody
that is your thing.
Ass ate these days.
That's these days. It's never gonna be my days.
Not gonna be your days.
Never gonna be my days. I know people say never, or try and you might like it. I'm good. I don't wear a wet ass, and the reason why I would never do it as a heterosexual male. How do you toot it to get your ass ate?
I asked that person and I said, do you go on your all fours or do you kind of like lay on your belly as a sniper and just kind of
As a
spread your legs?
sniper, that's wild.
Just kind of do it the
You gotta
star.
hold my legs up too, or
I mean,
am I turning to the side? How you gonna eat this ass?
he said he lays on his back and just spread his legs. He said it kind of had to be natural, like you just licking on the balls and then you just oops.
There's nothing back there natural for you. There's nothing back there natural for you. What are
The
you
G
doing back there?
spot is there.
I'm cool. I'm cool. It will never be touched.
You
I'm
never
all
had your G spot,
Never.
so you never gonna get a prostate exam.
Yeah, but that's
I
that's
mean,
health reasons. And if that happened, it happened. But it's not gonna be like, oh my god, turn me on. No, I'm here for health reasons.
nigga, you ain't going. You be like, nigga, you ain't going to lube your finger or something. Does it have to be a woman?
No.
It could be a guy to stick his finger in your ass.
I'm here for health reasons. That's what I'm saying. I'm comfortable with myself where I'm not. I don't care if you a gay doctor and you like, oh, listen, bro.
Okay, that's
if you getting turned on about this, do this on your own time, somewhere else with somebody else's ass. It's not this ass.
Right.
But I'm not against gay people doing anything for me, a massage, whatever. I don't care. I'm a straight heterosexual man that's comfortable in my skin. And when you're a guy, you can do this. Other niggas get uncomfortable with stuff like that because they're insecure about themselves. It might be secretly gay. Me, I likes pussy. Pussy only. Women pussy.
Woman pussy, not the pussy.
No, not the pussy. I don't want the pussy. I want the
What
pussy.
about if it's reconstructed?
The real pussy that I made.
Did you know that people said that there's like intersex people? Like, have you ever encountered a woman who had an actual vagina but also had an actual penis?
I never encountered nobody like that. And I pray I never do, but you can't do nothing about that because if you was born with both, technically you're born with both anyway. It just forms itself. But if you was technically born with like one dick is here and the coochie's here and they had to take one away and you had to make a decision, that's different.
I heard it's just like a long clit, basically.
I mean, that's all a penis is. It's still a clit. It just grows into a dick. Mm. Science, gotta know your science shit. But I mean, some things you learn in life.
You look a little stressed out about it.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I don't hold nothing against nobody, but me personally, I don't want nothing but a real woman.
No, that's right. Do your thing.
I don't. That's not. I have never been turned on by. I have been hit on by transgender, regular gay dudes, but it don't do nothing for me because I'm like.
What do you say? Like, are you ignorant with it?
No, absolutely not. Thank you. I get flattered that opposite, the same sex find me attractive. That's cute, but I'm good. Thank you, but no thank you. Like, I'm not like, get the fuck out. Like, no. We're not doing none of that because for what reason? I am comfortable in my skin. You find me attractive. I know I look good. You see me?
Right.
You see me. I know you see me because I see me often.
Yeah, but they can't see you.
So. No, they can't. They like I said, when they get your shit up, they can request me. Until then.
It gotta be a special request.
And I got social media, but that's for later. I'm not giving them my socials right now.
I understand. I mean, I would say if you weren't going to give out.
If you want to, that's fine. They can go look at my social. That's cute too. I don't care.
No, you're going to be completely anonymous since you didn't want to come on the camera.
No, that's fine. This is your shit.
And you be next.
No, I'm not. I'm so listen. They want to see my face. Tell them to ask you to see my face. The next time I come out here, if I feel like it's enough accent, I'll show my face. But till then,
enough accent. Okay.
Yeah. Till then, I'm here to lay voice.
To lay voice.
Yeah, to lay voice. That's it.
Thank you for tuning in. Because he's just here to lay voice. Thank you for tuning into Sides of the Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok.
You still got a Facebook?
I do have a Facebook.
I didn't know you still have your Facebook. Then you blocked me, but that's for another day.
Okay. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, at Sides of the Pod.
Google got a podcast?
Who?
Google got a podcast?
Google Podcasts, yes.
I didn't know that.
Did you not know that?
Not at all.
Tune in. I know you got an iPhone. Go right on Apple Podcasts. You can listen to me.
Are you on Apple?
Apple Podcasts.
Toodles.
Spotify. What does that mean, toodles?
Goodbye. See you later. Bye. Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.